Oh, do I got something for y'all today? You think you own something and you're happy right now? You know what? You're wrong. Because right now, you're living in the Great Reset because you actually don't own anything and you are happy. And you have been brainwashed. Stick around, see what I'm going to say. See if you fit the category. Well. Here we go again. This right here is for all of us in this community and those who will be coming behind us, hopefully. That, there's a lot of debate whenever we're in chats and on talking points about, I own my property, the government ain't going to take my property, they can't have my property, I've got the deed to my property, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? Unless you have an alloydial title, you don't own anything. Okay? So you already don't own anything and you think that you're happy. Okay? I also want to make the point out on this. Taxes are a claim to your property. If you pay any type of taxes on anything, who you pay the taxes to owns the property. Okay? Do you see where the brainwashing has come in? Do you see how all this stuff that I've been talking about for the last several years is coming into play? Take the blinders off. Remove the rose-colored fucking glasses. We are already in the Great Reset. We're already there. None of us own anything unless, according to this, let's read this. An alloydial title is a type of property ownership that grants the owner complete rights to their property without any obligations to higher authority. Well, fuck. Don't you know it? They would do some fucking shit like that. Okay. Such as a landlord or government. It's also known as absolute ownership or freehold title. Do you have that type of title or deed to your property? If you do not, you do not own it. You have been lied to. You have been bamboozled. You have been tricked by the fucking government to believe that, you work hard and you put all your blood, sweat, and tears into something, you actually own it. Wrong. Try again unless you have this. Now, here's the cool thing. Alloydial titles are the opposite of feudal titles, where the landowner owns something to a higher authority. With an alloydial title, the owner can freely sell or give away their property. Freely is the key word. Freely. Sell or give away freely. You're not taxed on selling the fucking property. In the United States, land is subject to eminent domain by the federal, state, and local governments, and to taxes imposed by state and or local governments. This means that there is no true alloydial land in the United States. However, Minnesota and Wisconsin have provisions that declare all lands within the state be alloydial. Wow. Okay, so, that's just a real fucking ass kicker, isn't it? Can you get an alloydial title in the U.S.? Let's see what it says. Most property owners in common law jurisdictions is fee simple. In the United States, the land is subject to eminent domain by federal, state, and local governments. Eminent domain. They already own your fucking property. The fallacy is that you think that you fucking own that property because you worked for it and you paid for it, but you don't. You don't. Okay? There is thus no true alloydial land. Now, what's an example of an alloydial title? Quick definition, alloydial. It is the opposite of feudal, where the landowner owes something to a higher authority. Okay, if you own a house and land it sits on, you don't own any rent or taxes to anyone else. Then you own an alloydial title. You don't own any rent or taxes. See, look, I told you, fucking taxes constitutes a claim to your property. Okay? That's what it says. All right? Let's see. Can you get an alloydial title, Florida? This is primarily to distinguish the property system from feudal system. Can you get a alloydial title in Florida? No. No one cannot acquire so-called alloydial title in Florida. Okay? So it's just that fucking simple. All right? So you think that getting ready for the reset, darling, you're already in the fucking reset. We're already in it. That's why I always talk about prep for the worst case fucking scenario. The worst case scenario is that all you've got is the clothes on your fucking back. What are your skill sets? What is your mindset? That's what I'm talking about. They have already made it to where you work your whole life, you pay for everything, but just know if you've paid taxes on it, it ain't yours. Okay? It is not yours. Prove me fucking wrong, these son of a bitches. Okay? You see what's up? You see what's up already? It's got the pimple is ready to fucking pop. That's all I got to say. This is for another video that I was thinking about doing right here anyway. That game, WROL. But y'all getting a look into my date book. Anyway, you keep on fucking prepping. Work on your mindset. Work on your skill set. You are only limited by your own mind. That's what this channel is about. Mindset. Everything I put up on this channel is about mindset. And where we have been brainwashed. I woke up to this stuff. That's why I'm adamant about sharing it. You know, once you wake up to it and really see how much they control you, even though you say that they don't, then you'll humble yourself and know that we have absolutely no control over them motherfuckers up there that are doing all this shit, paying all these taxes. Add up how much money you're gross every year, and then come back to me and tell me how much money all year long that you've paid in taxes, whether it's a fuel tax, tobacco tax, food tax, water tax, cable tax, cell phone tax, sewer tax, trash tax, property tax, dental tax, service tax, any tax you pay, add all that up and then tell me how much you actually gross. Okay? They own our fucking asses, and the sooner we get our fingers out of our mouths, our thumbs out of our mouths, and waiting for someone else to do something, the sooner we can get onto a positive note to where we are happy and what we own is ours. So however you want to take that is totally up to you. I'm just saying, don't be an idiot. Make sure you got bond money if you do something fucking stupid, or a good fucking lawyer. That's all. I mean, that's the best suggestion I got to give you. But you got to be more stealthy. You got to be more insightful. And you have to have a mindset that you are unstoppable. Unstoppable. You see? Because they ain't fucking playing. And why are we playing with them? I ain't gonna fucking play with them. Suck my fucking ass, motherfucking government fuckers. That's all I got to say about that stuff. That's it. But just know, taxes are a claim to your property. Prove me wrong, baby.